We are the team from Forgot Your Password.
Let's explore behind the scenes. Our movie is a metaphor for internet issues like lost passwords. The idea came from a sketch by Danny Diaz on internet humor like memes. To make a cheerful, stylized movie, we mix Manon's universe and mine in a brand new style. We wanted a workflow combining 2D and 3D techniques to take advantage of both. So, to create a coherent mix, we made concepts, keyframes, and color boards that form a solid graphical charter. This guided us throughout the film.
Using 3D for our layout and architectural elements ensured flexibility when framing the shots.
I modeled and rigged the 3D props while maintaining the 2D style. Clarisse and Manon drew the asset blueprints for the props, which I then used to create low poly modeling of the door, the keyboard and the book. Then I rigged these props, respecting the characters' interaction and the animation style.
I created a custom shader that gave us more control over each aspect of the rendering in a 2D friendly way. From the painted textures, I extracted masks that I used to break smooth gradients, such as ambient occlusions. This gave us a more organic effect. Finally, we hacked light using geometries to shape the light. We also baked the lighting directly into the textures. We made the backgrounds and vegetation directly in 2D to gain time. The tricky part was the integration. We carefully matched the lighting and the 3D perspectives. Once we had achieved seamless environments, the challenge was to put characters into them. We had 3 main characters, each with a unique design and a different workflow. The owl is literally a cube. The obvious choice was to make it in 3D, but we did the facial animation in 2D directly in the texture. The peewee is mostly in 2D. I built a rig to avoid drawing it on each frame. We use 3D only to generate shadows and keep the peewee in proper scale. For the adventurer, we were inspired by 2D animation codes. We kept simple and sharp color shapes. We also added lines to bring out lighting and shadows. The turnaround helped the 3D transition. The animation blocking was in 3D for added flexibility during retakes. A simple 3D puppet with no facial rigging allowed us to have our character ready early. The puppet body was our base for creating the 2D animation. The facial animation was entirely by hand, giving cartoonish and exaggerated expressions. However, our character's frame exposure is not always in ones. So, we made sure the 3D props animation followed the same frame exposure, whether it was in ones, twos, or threes. Keeping 2D consistency was paramount during compositing. I broke up the perfect geometry lines in screen space using brush-like noises and deformers rather than deforming the geometry. When necessary, Clarisse and Manon painted over specific areas. We merged everything with paper-like textures based on animated noises that follow the characters' animations. All these steps helped us to better match our keyframes, which gave the film the visual coherence it needed to be fun, colorful, and silly enough to make people chuckle.
Thank you for watching.
We hope you had fun.
Maybe we'll see you for future exploration.